This video is being submitted to an in-game contest for the mobile MMORPG Lineage 2 Revolution. However, this video was already in the creation process before the announcement of this contest. Therefore, although I will still be submitting this video in an attempt to win the contest, it was not made solely for that purpose and would have been created anyway, although not as soon. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the video. Mobile gaming is an escalating market. Even back before this market exploded, industries producing the first smartphones knew this. Take this quote from Steve Jobs as he announces the very first iPhone.
This is a day I've been looking forward to for 2.5 years. Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything.
From the very birth of this hardware, its creators were prepared to revolutionize the software on it. And to nobody's surprise, that's exactly what they did. Games like Plants vs. Zombies, Angry Birds, and Clash of Clans have all dominated in their own times, making even more money than some AAA experiences. This has caused companies like Square Enix and Nintendo to focus on the mobile platform in an attempt to reach a more casual audience. However, in contrast, many mobile companies have also tried their hand at creating a more complex experience for mobile devices. This is incredibly difficult. Hardware limitations tie down mobile developers, and they're a difficult thing to overcome. However, this is obsolete compared to the main issue of creating a mobile game, reaching as large of an audience as possible. Recently, to my surprise, I found a game that manages to blend a mixture of complexity and simplicity. My name is Temporary Candle, and today I want to examine this game, Lineage 2 Revolution. Lineage 2 Revolution is a free-to-play mobile MMORPG that really manages to create an enjoyable experience. MMORPGs in essence are massive games that absorb players into their stunning worlds and mechanics, including interaction with other players for PvP, trade, cooperative dungeon grinding, and more. This complexity and scale makes it seemingly incompatible with the mobile market. However, games like Lineage 2 think otherwise. I've been playing it with friends for a while now, and I decided very early on that I wanted to make a video about it, and the main thing it does right, hitting as many demographics as possible. The secret of Lineage 2's success is the various ways the game can play for users in easier or grindy sections, but make them take the reins in more difficult areas like dungeons and PvP. The average mobile player won't be invested enough to go from one edge of a world map to another to complete a quest. Likewise, a more invested player will want a challenge to be presented to them, and feel like they're steering the game, not tagging along. Lineage 2's many ways of auto-playing fix this entirely. Using auto-moving to have the game carry the player towards a quest, or auto-battling to have it take out a group of enemies for them, can be useful, and I find myself playing the game more because of it. However, these automatic actions are much weaker and slower than a player, and attempting to do this in boss battles will destroy them. This seemingly small mechanic brings me back to the game daily, by managing to be both a distraction on my smartphone, while still being a real engrossing game. Each day, players will be given a variety of daily tasks to complete that will net them experience, gold, and equipment. Again, this succeeds at bringing more dedicated players back over and over again. They are completely optional, and the main quest can be completed easily whether the player does them or not. However, mastering PvP, creating the strongest equipment, and conquering the ridiculously difficult dungeons will require the player to do everything they can to get as strong as possible. These methods include raising equipment levels and attributes, raising their stats with drops from field bosses, and so much more. It's these unique attributes that make Lineage 2 possible to be a game with accessibility, but also a strong metagame. One thing that definitely surprised me about Lineage 2 was the music. Songs are fully orchestrated and rely heavily on strings and choirs, and I never feel the need to turn on external music while playing because of bland, repetitive music, which many other MMORPGs fall victim to. As someone who is adamant on a game's soundtrack being the foundation of its presentation, I was very happy to find myself enjoying many of its themes. Thus, I have no problem letting the game's audio run as is with headphones because of this musical polish. Like any other MMORPG, the social aspect of Lineage 2 is important. Players can friend others they find directly in the overworld and rally their friends together to conquer tough dungeons. Although the game's beginning can be taken on alone, a lone warrior charging headfirst into a late-game dungeon is bound to be taken down. Chats enhance the experience by allowing any player who has reached level 31 to communicate in the world chat to all other players. Similarly, private messaging is available for quick coordination between friends, and if players don't feel like cooperating, they can take on a player in one-on-one combat, or join a team for a 30 vs 30 MOBA-like siege. Overall, Lineage 2 Revolution is an enjoyable experience that I am excited to continue to sink my teeth into. It's a good MMORPG to start on if you've never played one, and I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do. The game is barely over a year old, and it's constantly being updated with new gear, events, and more. It's simplistic enough for everyone, but complex enough for those who need it. And that is the true, innovative beauty of the game. My name is Temporary Candle, and I've got some leveling to do. See ya. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you're a fan of RPGs like Lineage 2 Revolution, I'm sure you'd enjoy these videos on Dragon Quest IX and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Click the links on screen if you'd like to watch them. And if you agreed, disagreed, or thought I missed something in this video, let me know down in the comments. See ya!